Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a makeup look inspired by the zodiac sign Aries. Aries is a really important sign to me. My mother is an Aries, my best friend is an Aries, and of course my beautiful kitty cat is named Aries. So when I think of Aries, I think wonderful things. I think fiery and fun, energetic and loyal. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, just keep watching. So I started, as always, with MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Eye Base. This is my favorite eye base. You guys should definitely check it out if you haven't tried it yet. So today, because we're doing Aries, when I think of Aries, I think fire, vibrancy. So we are going to start out the look with Sugar Pill. And we're doing the Addicted to Pretty. This is the Burning Love palette. So we're gonna use the yellow, the orange, and the red out of this palette. So that's Flame Point, Buttered Cupcake, and Love Plus. So those are the colors we're using. So when you see those are my eyes, those are the names of them, and this is the palette they came from. If you guys have never tried Sugar Pill, they make wonderful products and you are missing out. So you should definitely check those out. I am gonna start with my Wet n Wild crease brush and hop right into Buttered Cupcake, which is the yellow. If you guys aren't aware of, yellow eyeshadows are very tough to make pigmented. A lot of times they just kind of give you a wash of color. This is a pretty pigmented yellow. You can definitely tell that it's yellow, and it looks pretty nice on the skin as well. It's very smooth and matte. One of my favorite yellows to use. Actually, I would say Sugar Pill products in general are some of my favorite eyeshadows, especially if you're looking for bold color. They definitely do color well. All right, I am gonna move on to, I'm gonna use this MAC palette here. What is this guy called? Let's see. This is Call Me Bubbles. I think this was a limited edition palette, but for whatever reason, I really like this peach pink coral shade. Okay, going back in with that peach. Just kind of packing it next to the yellow. We are gonna go in with orange, so I don't wanna do too much of this color, but just enough so it kind of fades. Back in with a new Wet n Wild brush. I'm gonna go back into the Burning Heart palette from Sugar Pill, and I'm gonna use Flame Point, which is this bright orange here. With this color, we're gonna go right next to the other kind of peachy orange that we did. We're gonna do the outer part of the crease. Now that those two are even, I feel like they look pretty nice and blended. The hardest color to see in this will be this peach coral. Into this red color, which is called Love Plus from the Sugar Pill palette, and go on the outside. Taking a blink brush and just kind of cleaning up. We still need to do an underbrow color. I'm still kind of trying to decide what particular shade I want to do. I am loving that. Let's see if this peach, lighter peach shade will work from the Call Me Bubbles palette from MAC right here. If this will work as an underbrow color. Probably not, but we're gonna see if this will work. Actually working pretty well. I'm gonna just take one of these big outside crease brushes and kind of blend it out, kind of break up the harsh line. I really like the shape that we've built up. We're gonna go back in one more time and touch up all of these shades. I know it's a little bit excessive, but it makes a huge difference on the outcome. We're gonna go on with the color pop. I'm gonna use this little peach shadow here with my ring finger. I'm gonna go just over the lid space right in the center. You don't need a lot, just enough so there's not like naked skin there. Then we're gonna move on. I'm gonna use, this is the Pinky Rose Smackdown Glitter Glue. It has a doe foot applicator, and we're just gonna lightly wand it on. You don't wanna get too much glue. Go in with my ring finger and start packing it on. So that glitter is on, and this is the glitter from Lime Crime in the color Aries. Okay, so almost all my makeup's on. I'm gonna go back in with the Sugar Pill Burning Hearts palette. I'm gonna do the orange, and then I'm gonna do the red, and we are going to see how this pans out. I do have 2 of the NYX Vivid Bright liners as well, a red and an orange, so I might do these as in place of colored mascara on the bottom. I do this a lot, so I put down a liner and then I add shadow to it, regardless of if the shadow matches the liner or not, and it seems to just work. I'm just going ever so slightly so there's red just on the edges. I don't want tons of red in this look, but just enough. And I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go back in with that orange liner brush and just lightly go underneath the eye. Mascara is on. I decided not to do lashes. I think this look speaks for itself. It doesn't need lashes. I am just loving this. So I'm gonna do the bottoms here. I'm gonna kind of try to show you guys the best I can on how I do to make my eyelashes look colored without having the matching mascara. So I kind of just lightly go over the lashes. Delight was what orange is, and I'm using Fiery, which is this beautiful red. Hopefully it looks red. I've used this a couple times as eyeliner and it doesn't really look red. And then I'm gonna go in with Lime Crime's Pumpkin, which is kind of this like burnt orange. And then I'm gonna use Red Hot, which is like this sparkly red. And then we're gonna go in with these awesome fun glitter pieces I found that are kind of bigger, more reflective. It matches the glitter on my eyes, but it's a different shape. Just kind of starting with that orange. I know it looks crazy when I do this, but it does have a really cool effect. And once it's on, I'm gonna take some tissue and clean up around the sides. You could have lined your lips, but I don't really like lining my lips, so I don't. All right, so that kind of blends in. Now let's pack this on. I'm gonna test this glitter glue and we're gonna see how good it really is. I'm gonna put some on my hand because obviously I don't wanna contaminate the wand from my eye to my mouth. And then I've got some here on my hand of the Pinky Rose Smackdown Glitter Glue. I'm gonna add it to my mouth here. Okay, I'm gonna take my ring finger with these fun sparkles. All right, guys, and that is the lips. I'm gonna put my highlighter on. I am gonna go with a gold highlighter. I think it's just fitting, given how much flame we have going on today. I'm gonna use this particular palette, which is the Sun Dipped palette by Anastasia. I'm gonna grab my trusty Anastasia highlighting brush, which is your A23, and put my highlighter on. I'm gonna go into this color called Summer. I'm gonna go back in in my inner tear duct. I'm gonna use this really bright yellow, and this palette is that Glow palette. It's right here. It's called Sunburst. Go in with just my index finger, kind of swirl it around, and then tap it in the inner tear duct to go with that beautiful yellow. And that's going to complete my look for Aries. This is it, guys. This is super fun. Definitely fiery, definitely exuding confidence, all of those things that I think Aries are. I love Aries. I have many of them in my life, and I think they're just wonderful people. And I was inspired to do all of these zodiac signs because of all of the wonderful people in my life. So this is Aries. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please like this video, comment down in the description box below. All of my information will be in there for Instagram if you'd like to follow me there, or my website if you'd like to hire me as a makeup artist. And I will catch you guys on the next one.